Hello and welcome to another video on the JJ Think Tank. Today I want to discuss the concept of the boiling frog. The metaphor, the concept, yes, of the boiling frog, also known as the totalitarian tip-toe. A phrase I have borrowed from the legendary David Icke. This video will be a short one, since the message is clear. What does this metaphor talk about? It talks about the idea that tyranny is not something that is imposed straight away in a short period of time. Tyranny is something that is gradual. The ones that are implementing and enforcing the tyranny, they have to adopt this strategy, because otherwise their schemes will be quickly discovered, yes, by the populace. So they have to act in a different manner, which is a manner that is very sly and crafty. And here, let's read this funny quote we have here that the frogs discuss. "And so, Francis, by a gradual process of incremental taxation, I declare that the general populace will be unaware of the stranglehold our government will eventually have over them." Huh? Is it me? Or is it getting hot in here, Maurice? So this metaphor is based actually on the famous experiment, I believe. Perhaps it wasn't an experiment, but it's a real life phenomena in nature that we can see. That when you put frogs into boiling water, they immediately want to jump out. Yes. And so they preserve their life. However, if you put them in warm water and then slowly turn the heat up so it gradually increases, they do not fight for their life. Yes. They succumb to slavery. Well, not them, but we. Yes, we succumb to slavery. They succumb to their death by heat, while we succumb to slavery. And this is what I think personally is happening now. Yes, all these little incremental steps that the elite are putting in place means that in the end we don't actually rebel. We don't take matters into our own hands. We accept the state that we are in. More taxation, less freedom, soon to be digital currency, programmable digital currency, yes. Inflation, wages not rising in line with this inflation, increases in goods and services, migration, uncontrolled migration. The list goes on and on. Yes. Of course, what happened a few years ago with the pandemic, yes, the so-called pandemic, this actually woke up a lot of people, and the elite perhaps didn't play their cards right, yes. But now many people have forgotten about this, and that justice hasn't been served for what happened during this time. So we cannot adapt the mentality of these two frogs. We have to notice the position that we are in and slowly and surely fight back against it. Yeah, I also mentioned the totalitarian tip-toe, yes? So it's the same idea, really. As I said, I borrowed it from David Icke. So we can imagine we are in a room. Someone is slowly tiptoeing behind us. So they can't move too quickly because then we'll notice them. But if they tiptoe slowly, they might get away with it, yes, and then stab us, for instance, yes, for example. Yes, so really this is all I wanted to say regarding these two concepts. I mean, I can give some other examples here of the way in which the elite are tiptoeing, yes, towards our collective tyranny. And this is with incremental taxation, yes, and a war on private vehicles. Private vehicle ownership, yes, in the UK and EU. So, for instance, the schemes such as ULEZ and a congestion charge and various other fees in the EU, they discourage individuals to keep hold of their older vehicles, forcing them to buy new, expensive, ecologically unfriendly electric vehicles. These vehicles have reduced mileage and issues with their batteries. I'm not a fan of EVs, to be honest. I think it's another scam. And why are they ecologically unfriendly? It's because of the mining process for the lithium, yes? So the African people in DR Congo that have to extract this lithium, they lead terrible lives, extreme slavery, yes. And besides, if we are to accept the nonsense theory of carbon emissions and climate change, EVs aren't cleaner at all. You still need to charge them, which uses up electricity. Electricity comes from coal, yes, from coal-powered fire stations. They're not cleaner. But yes, just remember that carbon dioxide doesn't induce climate change anyway. So this whole nonsense theory shouldn't even be accepted in the first place. Yes, we shouldn't even be discussing this. Which is a topic for another video, actually. I'll make a video about the Overton window. That is a key concept to understand as well. Yes, so anyway, this is the end of the video. I hope you found it informative and interesting. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. This will help me to grow the channel. And all the best.